Evan's putting a new window in the truck. You putting a new window in the truck, bud? Huh? What's that? You putting this new window in? 2004 Ranger. Pretty easy install. It was easier to break. Didn't take long, did it, Trev?
No.
And just got a bunch of screws, nuts, come through. Just pulled the molding back. Yeah.
Watch your fingers, buddy.
We'll turn it back on here. Let's go put a new one in. Gotta put a little sealer on it. Not much, just a little bead. Oops, glass fall. So Evan, did you get the window all installed? Do you want to tell us how you did it? How about a little more detail? What was that? Did you get the window in? Oh, he's busy picking up money. Look at that.
Getting paid for it now.
Yeah. Now, how did you put that window in? Want to tell Grampy how you did put the window in? Was it hard or easy? So's the wrenches you used? He's more interested in the money. One window, all installed. Very easy one, actually. Just put a bead on there of windshield adhesive and put the nuts back on. She's in. Now we have a muffler to put on and a yoke seal. Yeah. Say goodbye, Evan. Evan. Oh yeah, cleaning up your wrenches, are you? You gonna say goodbye? Morning, guys. Saturday morning. I think it's the 26th, around 9:30. It'll be a nice day. Don't have a lot of car video stuff to give an update on, so just thought I'd show you what I've been doing. See, I have a road going down here. Still haven't got that in yet, but what I did do, I got all the round stuff moved. Basement's full. Now, we last weekend, my daughter and son-in-law come up and we split. We got rained out, so Sherry and I come out through the week. A couple hours Monday night and Tuesday night and finished splitting this up, and well, I started cleaning up yesterday and moving a little bit of it, but just wanted to show you this is the wood splitter we used. And buddy's supposed to come and pick it up. As you can see, I don't trust people around here anymore, so I tied her to the tree. Here's the wood splitter. She's a Subaru motor on her. I don't know if that means it's a 7 horsepower or not, but it works really good. I actually got a couple clips I'll add into this video of it going through some pretty gnarly wood. So this was hooked to a tractor, and I think it was this year he made it, put the motor on it and actually put a new cylinder on it, and works pretty good. But yesterday I got tired of pushing that wheelbarrow, so very quickly I grabbed some scrap. Those wheels I used to push around under the Nova for when I had the front end off it, and I just kept adding on to this whole thing. It's not fancy. It took me about 35-40 minutes, and it actually works really good. It holds more than the wheelbarrow, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. I did do a little car work. I'll give you a report of that at the end of the day, but right now I'm going to do wood until about 3 o'clock, and then got a couple grandkids coming over for the night, so I'll wrap that up about then and give you an update on the car. Anyways, I'm going to take this load up and we'll take you along. That tractor works a whole lot bit easier than I do on that wheelbarrow, I'll tell you. And this little sucker holds more. I'm not a trailer builder, but I hit her right on. She's pulls really easy. I didn't make no measurements. I just started welding stuff together very quickly. So see how she works. I can do this one-handed. The old tractor's getting old, but it still works good. Quite a little John up through there, but not too bad. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to finish this tier to here and then put another one right beside it, and that should be lots of wood up here for the garage. So now I gotta go back down and get my gloves because I think I left them down there. So anyways, I'll be back later with an update on the car and the garage. Whoa, what a mess in there. Well guys, the wood's done, all of it. I gotta cover that if we get a few days of dry weather. And there's the block ends I had left over, which is more than I like, but that is 2 years worth. That was last year's and this year's, so all I got left is the mast. I even cut up some poles that I had left over. So that's it for the wood. I don't know how big that block is, but there's quite a bit of wood in it. And somebody asked me why so much wood. Well, it's really not that much here. I figured 10 cord total. And the reason I always like to have lots of wood is I run out one year and it wasn't good. It's hard to find wood in the spring of the year, so I always like to keep lots on hand. And I'll show you what I got up by the garage. And the basement's full too, so I had to put all this out here. It was easy. If I get that up there, one of you. And this is what I got up here. 2 rows, 25 feet high, and it's just a little over 4 feet tall. My redneck, roughneck trailer held together. So now I can scrap that, cut it up, make something else out of it. And I gotta get the tractor washed up and put away. I'll probably fog that too this year since I know about that. So that's done. Now I'll give you an update on the car situation. Well guys, excuse the mess in here. I've got everything piled in here that I had to get in that was outside that I didn't want snow on. Just wanted to give you an update where I'm at. The Vortec engine is back out and I need to get an oil pan conversion kit, which I need the oil pan, the pickup tube, Wendy's tray, dipstick and tube. And what I found so far is going to cost me just right around $500 or a little better, because of shipping and all that. That's what I found so far. But I've been talking to a couple fellas that are engine builders on the old school engines. They've never done an LS engine, but he knows a fella at a speed shop he deals with. It's about an hour and 15 minutes from here in Truro. That has done this, so they're gonna ask him where he got his kit and maybe I'll get a little cheaper. There's a lot I gotta learn about this. I did have to put it in there to see what I needed because I didn't know, and the oil pan won't work. I don't want to cut my subframe because it'll still make it hang down way too low. As you can see, that's a very deep oil pan. It's off the truck. Now if that was about where that oil filter was, I could probably get away with trimming here and refabricating that little section right there, but it's just out of the question because it's so deep right here. So anyways, also when I was talking to these fellas, they were very curious about 305. I told them that there was just something about the motor that I didn't really understand what was wrong with it. It just couldn't get it idle right. So they said if I put it back in, get it running, they would come up and diagnose it. And from what a little bit I told him on the phone, he said it may not be the carburetor, it might be something to do with the vacuum advance in the distributor. So that's what I'm going to do. Just put the motor back in within the next couple weeks and still keep researching on this, figuring the wires out and stuff like that. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, but Blazer 02 LS was kind enough to send me all the files on the wiring for the truck wiring, and there's a lot of pages here. As you can see, I think there's 80 some pages, and first of all, so I thank them for sending that. If I already haven't, I am right now, because that's all going to come in handy. And lstech.com has some wiring diagrams in there where he shows what wires I don't need, because what I'm going to try to do, I think, is the 4-wire hookup and leave everything the same inside the Nova, instead of cutting it all up, because I have a really good dash. It's all in great shape, so probably best to leave that and try to get it so I'm just using the motor and transmission, and I'm not sure about the gauges or anything like that yet. So I think it's too early for me to jump into this until I find out more on it, but that engine will be in this car eventually, so because I do want it in there. But for now, I'm going to put the other one back in, and I think I'll put everything back on it and get back on the body work, so that'll keep me busy all winter. It's going to take a while because there is still a lot of imperfections, we'll call them, because it was rough. I mean, there's parts on it that don't look really good, and like I say, I haven't blocked it yet either, so maybe it'll look better than what I think. But we're going to go over that, put this all back together and start back on the bodywork and get that 305 diagnosed, maybe get it working better, because I want to keep it anyway. So anyways guys, just this and that video. So I haven't been out here just long enough running in and out, bringing parts out or cutting the board or just getting ready for winter. And I figured a couple more days and that's it. I can come out here. And I did get my stove all redone for the winter. Get it all went over it, make sure it's safe, and give it a little paint job, make it look good. So that's ready to go. And well, wood's done, so that's good. And anyways, I'm gonna let you go here. Thanks for watching. Hope everybody has a good one, and hopefully we'll be back on the car here soon. Talk to you later. Take care.